So my name is Serao from Gray Sky Films. My business partner Chris is on his way to Florida right now to his cousin's wedding, so he usually does these with me, so I'm flying solo today. Gray Sky Films is a video marketing agency. We create branded video content for businesses, a lot of web use. So today I want to talk about the real reasons why businesses aren't using video straight from the source. Source being our clients, industry stuff, and really talk about, have some conversations that we've had over the misconceptions and what to do with content, and just try to guide you guys along the way as to what you can do with video and how to use video. So today's agenda, we're going to talk about the concerns that we hear all the time, some facts and truths about those concerns, and then how-tos and tips, things that you could be doing to implement video into your businesses. So the first reason that we hear all the time is, I'm not a brand. How many business owners do we have in here? How many people think that you have a brand because you have a business? Half the hands. The thing is, you do. If you're in business, you have a brand, and everybody has to realize that they have a brand. We hear that all the time, like, oh, I'm not like the big companies. What am I supposed to do? But if you're in business, you got to get past brand denial. You have to say to yourself, if you're in business, you have a brand, period. And you need to realize that and begin to put your brand in, with video, you could do a lot of stuff to market your brand. So big businesses aren't the only brands, so you really need to get out of what we like to call brand denial. So the sooner you define and realize your brand potential, the more you can be able to help get your message out there and market your business. So your brand evokes emotion. I don't know, like for us, we always say that we sell excitement. Video is a byproduct of what we do. And that's the first thing we try to brand ourselves. How can we make something more exciting? How can we, to our clients, sell the excitement and then carry that along through what we do with video? So everybody should really think about the emotion that your brand does evoke and try to market off that emotion. So the bottom line here is you want to use video to create that brand trust and loyalty, which is the #1 marketing goal. So when you're marketing, it all starts to tie in that you're marketing your brand, and people will buy from brands that they trust and want to do business with you. So that's the first quick one about brand. Number 9, people always say this is, I don't know what to say. Well, it kind of goes back to saying, okay, well, we like to say, well, what is your brand? What is it you're trying to get out there? And then the bottom line, the concern is, I don't have the content. Where do I start? I don't know where to begin with what to say. So we like to say the truth of the matter here is that you do have content, you just don't realize it. That's the biggest thing that we try to flesh out when we work with somebody is, what is the content that we're trying to work out, and where can we start with your branding and your messaging to try to get to talk about what you have to say. So every business in every industry has content. So first and foremost, who are you? What do you do? We all take for granted. I've asked my family, my relatives, I go, what do I do? And they say something like, that's about this much correct. We all think that everybody knows what we do. You meet each other and you tell me what you do, and we forget. So just the fact of who you are, an overview of your business. Don't assume that everybody knows who you are and what you do. That's what we always tell people that, because they always say, oh, everybody knows what I do. It's like, ask somebody. Ask somebody that you think knows what you do well, and see what the answer is, and you'll probably be surprised how many people don't get it right. The second thing, back on that other one, is this who you are and what you do. So that's tied together. The other one is, you all have staffs, or most of you have staffs. Your staff is a great resource for content. Talking to them, having them get out there. You have an expert in certain areas. Let them deliver content. If you have a tech who's, a tech could do a tip, or so on and so forth. So your staff is a great resource to tapping into things that you could, that you could help deliver your message. Frequently asked questions are huge. You all have sometimes those FAQs on the side. You can make little videos about those, and then not have people call and always ask the same amount of questions. Well, have a video that answers the question. You don't need to waste your time answering the same question over and over and over again. So frequently asked FAQs are huge to be able to have content and help answer those questions. And then tips and how-tos. How-tos, I don't know, everybody's on YouTube. People know what YouTube is. It's huge. It's the first, I'm going to say it later, but it's the #2 search engine out there, right behind Google. All YouTube is video. So people are searching for content on YouTube on video. It's not just for kids or music videos or commercials. It's everything. And you should have how-tos and tips. Build that brand. Build that you are the credible source to what it is that you do. People like to buy off of people that they see, they can feel, they can touch, and so how-to tips are a great way to do that. Here's a quick example. This is Richie's Music Center. we did a couple of quick things with them on how to restring a guitar, how to tune a guitar. It's basic stuff. They get called all the time on this. So we did, here's a quick example. We'll just play this real fast.
Hi, this is Brett from Richie Music Center. Today we're going to go over how to restring an electric guitar. First, you need a couple different things. Come in, Richie's Music Center, and spend $1.50 on a string winder. Go to your local hardware store, pick up a nice set of wire cutters, and then of course, strings. So the first thing we're going to do on our Gibson Les Paul here is you're going to take the string out, obviously remove the first string. You do want to do restrings one string at a time. Don't take all the strings off the guitar. Feed the string through the back hole. You're going to pull it through. Now everybody does this a little bit differently. I like to line up the pole piece, pull the string straight through, all the way through, and then come back with what feels like about 1.5 inches. Grab your string winder, hold on to the string. You want to make sure there's pressure on the string. Now you start winding. What you want to do, see where my thumb is? You want to keep that pressure going. Go over.
I'm not going to play the whole thing. He does all the strings, but the bottom line is there's probably 100 videos on YouTube about how to restring a guitar, but they're branding themselves as the experts. They probably said, oh, everybody knows how to do this. They don't know how to do this. And it's just another way to get your material out there. You become the experts, and then every time they have a question, they'll come to you because you're the expert in this industry and in this field. So some food for thought is here. If you're not talking to your prospects, your competitors are, or they're planning to. So, you know, I've heard that too. It's like, oh, nobody's, well, actually I'm going to hold off on that because that's one of my topics. But, so just think about that. So number 8 we hear is time constraints. And the concern is it will take too much time. I know we're all business owners. I know we all have no time, but hey, you're all here for an hour and a half. Thank you for that, by the way. You could absolutely you could do videos quickly. So one thing I like to talk about is that it's not as time consuming as you may think it is. So there's a couple different ways to do this. Go ahead. So great, basically to create a video and upload a video to YouTube, you could do it in minutes. So they don't sell these anymore, but this is a flip camera. A very, very, very basic camera. It basically records. USB key comes flying out of here, and we could upload it to a computer. So I'm actually going to do a video right now and show you how fast you can create content. You ready? Hey, what's up? This is Mark, and I'm here at the TAB event doing a lunch and learn. Say hi, everybody behind me. Hi. And I'm here educating on the use of video. Let's meet somebody. So who are you?
I'm Kathy Burney.
And what do you do?
I'm a consultant for Fortune 100 companies.
And what's your website?
www.bbenterprise.com.
So check that out, and check back to grayskyfilms.com for some more speaking engagements or just more information about video. All right, so I'm going to hand this off to Danielle. Before we leave, this video will be on YouTube. She's going to upload it now. So we won't make it live. We'll mark it because I don't have a release from everybody in here to be on the video. But I've gone away. We do a lot of blogging. We do a lot of content of our own. I've even used my cell phone. I know cell phones nowadays have great cameras on them. So like when Eddie and I traveled to North Dakota, I was doing like little video trip blogs along the way, just shooting them, uploading them, and creating content. So it doesn't have to be always so high end. People like to see video. They like to see what's going on in your world. So just think about you can do quick stuff with the flip or a phone or there are other kind of gadgets out there like that. To do a business quality video, yeah, it may take a couple hours. Really, sometimes a commitment. We may write a script and just say you have to approve it. I need your time for a half an hour. Come into the studio and I'm going to send you an edit. So you could do business quality videos for an hour. Take maybe an hour or two of your involvement. We do it, if you hire somebody, they do the heavy lifting.
If I could put a pitch in for him, I did a commercial overview video, and I was there for maybe an hour and a half tops, and it came out great. So he's not kidding when he says it's just a few hours.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a half hour just to get by the nerves of sitting down with lights in your eyes. But if you come in, it really doesn't have to take a whole heck of a lot of time, and it's not like it's going to take a day or 2 days, 3 days out of your life. So that's kind of really quick on time.